When you watched that video, could you see what the shooter was wearing?
Yes, sir.
Could you see how the shooter ran?
Yes, sir.
How the shooter moved?
Yes, sir.
Did you also see the firearm that was used?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, when you watched that video of the murder of Charles McCormick, did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Robinson.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
And obviously he's your son, so you're very familiar with him.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with his height and his build.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with how he walks and runs.
Yes, sir.
You've seen him move in music videos.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, stay safe world. You already know what's going on. Man, this is one of the craziest damn videos I've seen in my life. This is the father of Jacksonville rapper KSOO, basically implicating his son in the murder of a rival, aka Lil Buck, who got killed a couple years back. His father basically tells the investigators exactly what they need to know about his son and basically gives the complete information and everything that he basically knows, and says that the person on video was his son. Is crazy, man. We're gonna get into it right now, but before we do, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run this video. Make sure y'all check out the merch too, link in the description at staysafeworld.com. man, let's get it. Yo, so Abdul Robinson Sr. was one of 5 men linked to the murder of Charles McCormick Jr., aka Lil Buck, who was shot and killed in 2020. Robinson Sr. has been identified by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office as the alleged leader of a violent gang known as ATK, which is Young and Ace's crew that they're basically alleging that he's the ringleader behind. In a 21-minute video, Robinson Sr. talking about the men facing murder charges for McCormick's death, including his son Hakeem Robinson, a rapper known as KSOO, and Abdul Robinson Jr. Man, this video was crazy because he literally names his son and says that it's Hakeem in the video. And the crazy thing about this is because the video didn't really show anyone's face or anything like that. It was like a fucked up video that they couldn't even really tell who it was, so you needed a witness statement basically to corroborate that it was specifically him. And it also sort of comes off of a whole back and forth. I mean, KSOO's dad sort of went out earlier last year and was saying that he was a good father and that if he was in the same position as his son, he should take the rap because his father, he's saying, had nothing to do with it. I think his father's argument was basically that he was essentially just a dude that just happened to be there and picked up his son and had dropped him off somewhere, and he called his dad to pick him up after catching the bodies, and he just got implicated on some random shit. But in the video, Robinson Sr. tells prosecutors that his son, Hakeem Robinson, is a shooter involved in the McCormick's murder. It's one of the many things Robinson said that a jury could see as incriminating for the 4 men facing murder charges. The video shows Robinson Sr. wearing a green jumpsuit, his attorney in a gray suit, and an unidentified man seen in the corner of the screen. A member of the state attorney's office, the prosecuting office, is seen on the bottom right. Robinson has been charged with second-degree murder in the 2020 shooting of McCormick, according to Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. An officer witnessed the shooting outside a shopping center on Merrill Road that January. The off-duty officer, one of several people who witnessed the shooting, then chased a car with suspects inside, which police said was reported stolen the year before, until it crashed on Townsend Boulevard, several blocks down from the shopping center. Police said 3 suspects got out and took off. Surveillance video from a neighbor shows 2 men running and jumping over a fence near a child's playset. A third suspect, describes as a black male carrying a rifle, ran off and was not immediately captured, according to JSO. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has arrested Dominique Barner, Hakeem Robinson, and Leroy Whittaker and Robinson Jr. in connection to McCormick's death. Robinson Sr. was facing accessory charges after the fact as the interrogation was recorded. Days after his murder, Robinson posted a video of McCormick, also known as Lil Buck, rapping. The posted video had the caption "Bye Bye" with waving hands emojis, according to a warrant. Robinson later posted a video to his story, which he showed him at a nail salon getting a pedicure with the caption "Kill a nigga, then go get my toes done." Man, this is the self-snitching shit that you cannot make up, bro. I swear to God, these niggas are fried. But this nigga KSOO was a straight serial killer, or allegedly a serial killer, man. They had an ongoing beef in Jacksonville, basically between ATK and Lil Julio associates, like Lil Buck and Bibby, who was like Lil Julio's actual blood relative, man. During the question video, Robinson Sr. told the state attorney's office he called his son after he posted the message on Instagram. And he basically said that he was super upset by that and he didn't want any part of it, man. Honestly, it's super crazy that this is even like seen, because like I do see where he's coming from, but the only thing is the fact that they're saying that he's an alleged member of the ATK gang, that he's basically getting caught up in this shit, and it's like probably bad for his image that he just snitched on his son. But his whole argument was that he was a good father and didn't deserve this type of shit, just came out of jail, and if he was in that case and his dad just came out of jail, he would definitely take it, and he had nothing to do with it, especially if he just called him and told him to pick him up and just dragged him in this and try to keep his innocence. That's pretty selfish, man. Like, you can't even lie, like, unless his dad was in on that type of shit and understood what came with it, but the man just basically just spent a long time in prison and wasn't trying to go back. So this isn't too surprising. It's looking like KSOO is basically a wrap. I mean, it's been like that for a minute, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think about that shit. You think this shit crazy, or you think it's just another day in Jacksonville, man? Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.